Is this like an appropriate title to use in current year? I feel like I'm washed up and grasping for my glory days by making a video on a topic that hasn't been the zeitgeist for over a year. Hi again, guys, and the truth is, while the term Karen may be a little played out these days, the actual epidemic of them, as Court Reezy put it, never really went away. People like Karens have always existed and will continue to exist long after we stop calling them Karens. That's just the name we finally put to them. I still feel bad for anybody actually named that, including the Elite Four member. Not only because it must suck to be associated with everything that names come to mean these days, but also because your parents probably hated you if they named you that. I don't know who the hell made this movie, but I don't even need to watch it to know it probably sucks.
Baby, you just gotta give it a chance.
Tell me about your new neighbors.
They're black. Do you mind keeping it down? If you don't comply, I'll tell the manager.
Yeah, the subject matter might be relevant, but that opening feels like it came out of an SNL skit. It doesn't feel real. I don't know who came up with the movie and said, yeah, this is an idea that'll go over well. Before we continue, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. It is arguably the most Kwite thing ever to disappear for like, what, a week and a half? And the first thing I have to tell you about is the next thing I'm trying to sell you. Y'all might have seen this little guy in the back of my recent videos in your community tab when I literally shoved him in your face multiple times telling you to buy him. That's right, buy him. You know, that thing you can do on makeship.com/product/floating-hoodie-plush. That's the first link in the description if that's too many words for your little Kwite viewer brain. Don't worry, it was hard for me to read it out loud too. We're all in this together. A lot of you have wanted me in your bed for one reason or another, and I'd have half a mind to give you a restraining order for that, but instead I'm gonna give you the next best thing. A Kwite plushie, a tiny replica of me you can put in your bed so I can watch you have sex and silently make fun of you for your poor performance. That is despite never doing that shit myself. I live for my own hypocrisy. This dude will only be available for the next 17 days, and at least 200 of them need to be bought for this thing to get made and shipped out. There is no guarantee another one of these is getting released after this run is over, so make sure you get yours now at the first link in the description, damn it. The more that sell, the better. Also, subscribe with notifications on if you haven't already, or I'll turn you inside out, yada yada. Let's look at some Karens.
Live here? I ain't got a lease to stay here?
A lease agreement.
I don't have a lease agreement? Exactly. You don't fucking know. So mind your fucking business, bitch. Go sit the fuck down.
I told you, it's like in your lease agreement, you can't ride a skateboard.
Well, guess what the fuck I'ma do? I'ma step on this bitch and I'ma ride that motherfucker. Suck my dick.
I figured it'd be nice to start with some catharsis, someone with more confidence in social situations than half of us watching will ever have. That clip is like a scene from an early 2000s teen movie, except way more explicit. Hey kid, you can't skate here. Lick my gooch, officer, and then he just does a kickflip. Assuming that the Karen can't do bodily harm to you, I feel like that is the ideal way to handle one of them. Just tell them to piss off and mind their damn business. Like, even if that lady is right and you technically need a leash to skateboard, how can you bring yourself to care that much to stop him when he'll literally pass you by in 10 seconds where you'll never have to see him again? Letting him go just seems like an easier solution to get him out of your life than stopping him and asking him about it.
You're taking my property.
Well, you know, there's been a lot of comings and goings of UPS trucks in this neighborhood.
What about that?
A lot of packages coming to this house particular. Well, something's going on in there. Something's going on in there.
It's Amazon.
I'm taking the package.
It's my Amazon wish list.
I'm taking the package.
No, you're not.
Man, that is the last thing I ever want to run into in my life. A Karen with a Jersey accent. If you think your baseline Karen is loud, put like a 5 times force multiplier on that shit if you find out they're from Jersey. Those people know how to shriek. You could be in a library in that state, and a person's definition of silent reading would be sounding the same word out 12 times in a row at a decibel level that could shatter your eardrums and probably also a glass of water. Carry headphones everywhere you go there. Just be safe.
No, you're not taking my package. That's
no,
nice
excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Ow! Oh my God! You killed me.
I did not kill you. You're fine.
Oh my God!
You sprayed me with.
Ah, you killed me, proceeds to keep living. Like, come on, at least sell the performance and actually die before you say some stuff like that. I'm really not sure what she thought was gonna happen there. Like, bro had a full frontal recording of everything that happened, including of her suspiciously looking around to see if anybody was watching her commit the damn crime. Gotta say though, I have no idea why the guy bothered throwing the package at her. Like, certainly when you got the package back, it's just not worth tossing at her and damaging what's inside. If the dude really wanted to hurt someone, he should have thrown it at the dog. That thing would have been screaming.
I did not smoke in that car.
You can see the ashes on it.
Ma'am, I had the door open, standing there at the car. I was not in the car.
So,
Ma'am, I'm not known for a liar. I'm sorry. You're pissing me off.
Ma'am, I'm not known for a liar. Bro, you're not known there, period. I'm glad she didn't go for a I don't smoke angle, because with that car exhaust of a voice, she was not gonna fool anybody. Instead, she goes for the technicality of, I was smoking, but it was next to the car instead of directly inside of it. Personally, I would have just smoked inside of the vehicle and put out the cigarette on the seat next to me, then just full-on denied it like you couldn't easily tell by just looking. That just seems like it would be more fun.
You never heard of a leash in the city? Really? Really? Okay, we'll wait for the police to clear it up.
Yeah, go call him. Karen, please, Karen, call him. Karen, get your phone now and call the police.
All right, I'm gonna be real. I think you should have your dog on a leash in public, especially in a city. If not for the sake of the people around you who may have legitimate reasons to be uncomfortable around dogs, then for the sake of the dog itself, because pets are dumb as shit and they run into streets all the time. This is obviously excluding service animals who might need to be off a leash and are otherwise trained for it, or areas where dogs are literally meant to just run around and shit. But the thing is about this Karen is that A, she just looks really annoying to put up with, which is like -3 points immediately. But also the next thing she does shits on any genuine argument she might have had about having an unleashed dog.
Please.
I'm just waiting for him to come by.
And which country should I go back to, Karen? Huh? Say it. Now you cat got your tongue?
Can I get my tongue?
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah?
Edit it out. Go ahead, edit.
Edit what out?
Come on, puppy!
What about no?
Come on! Come on!
What the hell were you trying to do there? That was like a game of team deathmatch. No objective. Like, I get being worried for a dog not on its leash because it could get hurt if it runs off, but your method to make your point is to actively try and encourage it to get run over? You fucking moron! This next part might be a bit petty, but why does she stand like she's about to sit down? She's got Hillary Clinton pantsuit posture.
So I'm parking here, cousin, and tell me why this rude ass bitch over here in this car starts harassing me and asking me if I'm handicapped. And then I pulled out my wheelchair and I asked her if this is handicap enough, and she flipped me off.
How are you gonna flip her off for parking in the handicap spot after she pulls out the physical version of the handicap symbol? That's like shitting on the best player in your team in a COD lobby when you're on the losing side. Like, bro, it's not his fault you're so fucking stupid. You go up to the counter at McDonald's and you see a dude wearing a uniform ready to take your order. Are you even qualified to work at this McDonald's? Are you sure you're an employee here?
I happened to see a Joe Biden sign at your front lawn. Was that some sort of mistake, sir?
No. Why would that be a mistake?
So you meant to have a Joe Biden sign in your lawn?
Yeah, I put it there.
Well, sir, do you have American citizenship I can see by chance?
Bruh, the little stutter steps he takes closer to the entrance are the most passive-aggressive thing I've ever seen. This could very well be fake because the setup and the dialogue seems a little too perfect, but I have never seen someone put their hands in their pockets more awkwardly. How do you make it look like the fingers inside your pants go all the way down to your kneecaps? This video ends a little too conveniently where the dude just walks off and says he'll take the Joe Biden sign out himself, and the accent sounds like something a British person would do to try and sound Southern, but that just makes making fun of his pants more worth it.
Excuse me. Excuse me, could
Yeah?
you put a mask on, please?
I am wearing a mask.
Hello? Where is your mask?
It's right here.
Where?
Right here.
Put your mask. Oh my
I'm wearing a mask.
God.
That's a funny video, but it doesn't really belong in a Karen compilation. In a public place like Walmart, I feel like that's a reasonable thing to request someone else to do, especially when the express purpose of what they're wearing was to get a reaction like that out of you.
Look, she's crying because I hit her bumper with.
You hit my
Oh, no
bumper.
le pegué.
You hit my bumper, stupid ass. Stupid ass.
Hey, God bless you. You have a good day. You have a good day. You have a good day. Ah, shut up, Karen. Karen.
Okay, if you hit her car, that shit is your fault, and I'd probably be mad at you too. Maybe in this particular instance, she was going overboard in comparison to the amount of damage, but the way he was calling her Karen makes me afraid that eventually some kid is just gonna completely total some poor mother's car, run it over and kill both of her kids in the back seat, and then when she's crying, holding their bodies in her arms, weeping that she's failed as a mother, the kid driving will pull out his camera on TikTok and start recording. Oh my god, you're overreacting. Stop being such a Karen. Karen, boo-hoo, your kids are dead, Karen. Get over it.
I don't drive this car every day.
Well, no, I see it start and go and start. So
Okay, there's a lot of other modified cars in this community.
There's another man.
I pay for this parking spot, so I don't know what the problem
That's
is.
what I thought, but I'm complaining because this noise of this car drives me nuts.
Okay, it's a VA. It's not modified.
What's that?
It's street legal.
I don't know what that means. but I just can't stand this noise.
See, that's what the textbook definition of a Karen is to me. Somebody who has no good reason or legal grounds to approach someone over some shit and is just personally annoyed over something that doesn't really affect their lives. And then they take it upon themselves to pester someone who is really just minding their own business. Not someone who just got rear-ended and is mad about it, even if they may be laying it on a little thick. Anyways, we've gotten down to what a Karen really is and that they still exist. So I feel like that's enough Karen content for now. Remember, first link in the description. Be sure to buy that plush before that motherfucker is gone forever. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. Otherwise, it's your head. Remember, don't go after anyone I talked about in today's video. It's a complete waste of time and really helps nobody when you go out and do all that shit. Kinda makes you look dumb. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Kwite, where I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Subscribe to my second channel, Quote, where I post stream highlights. Join my Discord server, discord.gg/Kwite, and follow me on Twitter @Kwite. I got verified. That's right, I'm finally a real person, and now that we have confirmation I'm real, this has been Kwite, and I'll see you at some point. I don't know, I gotta make videos to pay rent.